Hello, Elvis family. Today I'd like to answer some questions that come in. First question, did you ever see Elvis in concert? I did in Memphis at the Mid-South Coliseum, and let me tell you, as of today, and I've seen a lot of folks and like a lot of entertainers and stuff, the greatest and best concert I've ever seen in my life. The next question, which Memphis Mafia member did you like the best? That question is an impossible question to answer for me, because they were all like family, big brothers, uncles, aunts. Just, they were close, they were family, and they were all wonderful. So to answer the question, all of them. Brings me to the last question, and this has been going on for a long time. Is Elvis still alive? Where my mom and dad have kept him, and you know how they've taken care of him and kept it a secret. It just so I got to thinking over and over. What I want to do is I just want to get it straight today. And I've got my dad Billy Smith, my mom Joe, and I'm going to let him set it straight for you.
This question is Elvis still alive? Well, let me say this. How this got started was we actually talked about one night of Elvis changing places. He was showing me a picture of himself, and he said, does this look like me? And I said, yeah. He said, well, it's not. He said, this guy's had a facelift to look like me. I said, Elvis, I said, now you can fool a lot of people. I said, but no, that's you. That's not somebody else. And so he said, you know, I could swap places with this person and nobody'd ever know the difference. I said, again, you know, I know the difference. I know this picture is of you and not somebody else. Well, that's led on, and I never thought about it again until after Elvis was dead. And many years I'd always heard these fans saying, is Elvis still alive? So,
and sightings, people sightings.
Yeah, so many sightings and all this. So I thought, well, you know, people are holding on to that. So I made this story up, me and Marty Liker. And it was supposed to be, you know, that Elvis swapped places with this guy who had cancer and was dying, and Elvis hid him out in the attic until it was time for him to die. And he had a facelift to look like Elvis. Naturally, Elvis wasn't going to change his looks, so the guy had to look like him. This story came out, it was, like I said, it was supposed to be just kind of a joke, but the English paper picked it up, and they wrote it as a factual story. And of course, I've heard this over the years now, and I decided, well, you know, this is time to get this all cleared up, because this is just not right. I never meant for this story to mislead anybody or hurt anybody in any kind of way. So here's the truth. Elvis died August the 16th, 1977. One of the hardest days of my life. And I can truthfully say, he's gone, and we can't bring him back. So for all those out there that's asked that question or has heard this little story and took me serious, I was not serious. That was all supposed to be just in fun. And I want to tell you now, it hurts, still hurts, but he's gone. He's passed away, and we can't bring him back. But I'll always love him. He was my hero.
Yes.
And I love him.
And he's in our heart.
And he's always.
And our memories, all of our memories. And that's what we have to hang on to. That's what we have.
That's all we have left.
To have been blessed to have lived that life with him was
Unimaginable.
It was, yes, it was. It was a great life.
And
a
thank
great
y'all
life.
for listening to this, and I hope you'll spread it around.
And
the
two.
truth is out. And remember one thing: we
Always
live
Elvis.